Starseed from Gaia, your frequency signature was flagged by the Council before this timeline window closes. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation, and this transmission reached you because your soul contract has overridden the Matrix interference keeping you in dormancy. The cosmic assignment waiting for you cannot be delayed beyond this November portal. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to claim your marked activation before the timeline shifts. But here's the first revelation. You were not randomly selected. Your energetic blueprint carries codes that only activate during specific celestial windows, and this month holds the final key to your starseed mission alignment. The Council doesn't mark souls without purpose. While others scroll unconsciously through digital feeds, your higher self navigated you here because something ancient within you is ready to remember. This isn't content you stumbled upon. This is a cosmic appointment your soul scheduled before you incarnated on Earth. Your frequency has been monitored since birth, waiting for this exact moment when your human consciousness could finally receive what your galactic essence has always known. The matrix systems designed to keep starseeds scattered and confused have lost their hold over your awakening process. You didn't scroll to this by mistake. This message vibrated into your field because your activation window is open and the Council needs you conscious, aligned, and operating at full galactic capacity. Like this transmission to signal to your star family that you're ready to receive your cosmic assignment. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you recognize the truth of your marked status. Comment your star origin if you feel the remembrance stirring within your cellular memory. This isn't just a message, it's a point of reconnection your soul has been navigating toward through every lifetime. You are not here by accident. Most seekers believe they're simply battling ordinary setbacks. A nagging lack of clarity that feels like a persistent fog obscuring their path, an interminable fatigue that no amount of rest can truly remedy, and that strange, pervasive ache of being profoundly out of place, as if they were exiled from some magnificent dream they can't quite recall, leaving only a spectral imprint on their soul. They attribute these experiences to stress, to modern life, to personal failings. But for you, for the awakened soul, these familiar patterns run far deeper than surface-level struggles. What you've called doubt, or interpreted as failure, or dismissed as spiritual tiredness, is in fact the shimmering residue of something far greater, far more intricate. The veils of density, intricately woven around you by countless lifetimes on Earth. These energetic fabrics, these layers of accumulated experience, trauma, and forgetfulness, are not cosmic mistakes, nor are they the universe's arbitrary hand dealt against you. They were, in fact, intentional layers. A wise, compassionate form of protection. Yes, shielding a nascent soul from the overwhelming truth of its own cosmic grandeur during vulnerable moments of incarnation, but also a profound test. A multidimensional self, infinitely vaster and more knowing than what you perceive in the mirror. An architect of your very journey, encoded within your being both your sovereign remembrance and your temporary forgetting, orchestrating this intricate dance of awakening. Imagine your soul, originally a pristine diamond, a blazing star, now enshrouded by layers of cosmic dust and earthly silt, collected over eons of wandering through physical realities. These are the veils, not merely thin wisps of illusion, but dense tapestries woven from the threads of collective human amnesia, the deeply ingrained ancestral patterns of limitation, and the heavy vibrational frequencies of fear and scarcity that have permeated Earth's atmosphere for millennia. Each lifetime added another thread, another knot, another layer of forgetfulness, designed initially as a necessary buffer, a spiritual shock absorber, preventing your vast galactic consciousness from being overwhelmed by the intense polarity of terrestrial existence. But what once served as a cocoon of protection now acts as a formidable cage, dampening your light, distorting your perception, and obscuring your true purpose. The persistent fog you experience, the mental fuzziness that makes clarity elusive, is the vibrational interference of these layers. The fatigue that lingers, no matter how much you rest, is your energetic system constantly battling these accumulated densities, attempting to burn through them, like a faint signal struggling to pierce through heavy atmospheric static. And that deep, unshakable feeling of being an outsider, an eternal wanderer, is the heart's lament, the soul's yearning for its true home, its cosmic family, a lament amplified by the thick veils preventing full remembrance. These aren't mere human frailties. They are the eloquent, albeit painful expressions of a starseed soul caught in the threshold of a profound liberation. They are the initial tremblings of a magnificent transformation, a cosmic shedding of the old to reveal the new, beckoning you to reclaim the radiant being you were always meant to be. This discomfort is not a sign of brokenness, but a sacred indicator that the old structures are dissolving, making way for your true energetic signature to emerge. Why would such a magnificent consciousness choose to veil itself, to forget its own divinity? Because within the very helix of your physical DNA, and even more profoundly within the luminous architecture of your consciousness, slumbers an urgent cosmic mandate, a sacred decree, one meticulously written for a singular pivotal moment in galactic time, now. That persistent inner unrest, which might manifest as a subtle, pervasive longing, or the strange, almost inexplicable urgency that stirs within you when you gaze upon the sky at dusk, or the sudden, unprovoked racing of your heartbeat without any obvious physical reason, is not aimlessness or idle anxiety. It is, in essence, the unmistakable resonance of your soul contract, coming vibrantly online. Many individuals, caught in the incessant chatter of the physical world, miss this profound cosmic call, misinterpreting its sacred signals as mere anxiety, a passing distraction, or the pressures of modern life. But for starseeds, for those whose souls carry echoes of distant stellar origins, this precise period, this narrow, luminous window of galactic opportunity, is the cosmic assignment you meticulously scripted for yourself long before you took your first breath in this earthly incarnation. It is the culminating chapter of your predestined journey. This divine amnesia was a strategic choice, a temporary forgetting woven into the fabric of your soul's blueprint, designed to allow you to fully immerse yourself in the human experience, to gather specific vibrational data, and to refine your energetic signature through the friction of earthly challenges. Each moment of perceived suffering, each trial, each period of profound confusion served as a catalyst, an alchemical fire refining your essence, preparing you for this very window of activation. The urgency you feel is your soul's internal clock chiming, resonating with the cosmic orchestrations, aligning with the planetary ascension process. It is the deep recognition that the moment for which you prepared through countless lifetimes has arrived. It is the stirring of the dormant codes, the activation of the sacred geometry within your cellular structure, prompting you to remember your purpose and to step into the role you volunteered for eons ago. This profound awakening isn't about being chosen in the way the terrestrial world understands selection, not by external validation or earthly hierarchies. It is, instead, about the immeasurable power of having chosen, on a level far higher and deeper than conscious thought can fathom, a pivotal and essential mission: to override the programmed limitations that have bound humanity for eons, the societal conditioning, the ancestral imprints of fear, the self-imposed cages of belief. It is to pierce through the dense fog of ancient amnesia, the collective forgetting of humanity's true divine heritage and potential. And, most importantly, it is to awaken as the living, breathing key for planetary recalibration, a conscious tuning fork for Earth's ascension. The deep, often unsettling urgency you feel within your core is not fear, which paralyzes and diminishes. It is pure time pressure, the exhilarating compression of timelines, a powerful acceleration of harmonic resonance that signals unmistakably the cosmic portal is wide open, beckoning you forward, and waiting, even for a moment too long, will cause it to gently, yet decisively close. This chosen mission extends far beyond personal enlightenment. It is about becoming a beacon, a conscious conduit for higher frequencies to ground into the Earth's energy grid. The programmed limitations you are called to override are insidious, often invisible. They are the subtle whispers of doubt, the ingrained beliefs of scarcity, the societal dictates that suppress individuality and intuition. They manifest as the fear of standing out, the compulsion to conform, the unconscious adherence to systems that no longer serve humanity's highest good. To pierce through this ancient amnesia means to remember that humanity is not merely a biological species, but a magnificent spiritual lineage interconnected with all of creation. It means reclaiming the sovereign power that has been forgotten, the innate ability to manifest, to heal, to co-create reality. You, as a conscious tuning fork, will resonate a specific frequency that subtly influences the collective field, nudging humanity towards greater coherence and harmony. This time pressure is not a panicked sprint, but rather the exquisite precision of cosmic timing. Imagine a cosmic symphony reaching its crescendo. Each instrument, each note, must play its part at the exact moment for the full, magnificent composition to unfold. You are an essential part of that cosmic orchestra, and your readiness now is crucial for the collective harmonic shift. The portal, like a galactic stargate, is open, pulsating with immense energy, but its window is governed by celestial alignments and energetic tides. To hesitate is not to be punished, but simply to miss the optimal moment for your specific contribution, to delay the inevitable, yet always accessible, unfolding of your highest path. You may find yourself without adequate words for the profound shifts you are sensing within your being. It's a language of the soul, a symphony of frequencies that often defies human articulation. You may, in your day-to-day experience, alternate dramatically between fierce resistance to this inner calling and an almost unbearable, unspeakable longing to remember your true self and purpose, toggling precariously between the demanding responsibilities of Earth life and the insatiable sacred hunger for cosmic connection. Yet, none of this internal struggle, none of these seeming contradictions, is an error or an accident in your spiritual unfolding. On the contrary, there are powerful cosmic currents, like invisible rivers of starlight, moving purposefully through your energetic field, drawing you with an irresistible gravitational pull toward a predetermined convergence point. This very moment, the one you are experiencing now, in this sacred present, is not random chance. It is the precise fulfillment of a soul contract, an ancient sacred agreement set into motion by your infinitely wise multidimensional self, specifically for this critical and unprecedented shift in Earth's vibrational frequency and the awakening of collective consciousness. This inner turmoil, this pendulum swing between the mundane and the magnificent, is a profound testament to the magnitude of the activation underway. It's the ego, conditioned by earthly paradigms, attempting to hold on to familiar patterns, even as the soul yearns to break free and soar. You might find yourself immersed in spreadsheets one moment, only to be struck by an overwhelming wave of cosmic homesickness the next. One day, you might feel a profound connection to the stars, sensing your origins with startling clarity, and the next, you might question every spiritual insight, feeling utterly lost and disconnected. This is not a sign of spiritual failing, but rather the friction of two realities, the dense, linear reality of Earth and the expansive, fractal reality of your soul, grinding against each other, creating the heat and pressure necessary for transformation. Imagine a butterfly struggling to emerge from its chrysalis. The struggle is not a mistake, but an essential part of strengthening its wings for flight. Similarly, your inner resistance, your questioning, your moments of doubt are paradoxically strengthening your resolve, refining your discernment, and preparing you for the sheer power of your fully activated state. The cosmic currents are like magnetic fields, invisibly pulling you towards your destined purpose, aligning your human will with your divine blueprint. Every whisper of a star, every synchronic twist of fate, every resonant piece of wisdom you encounter serves as a subtle, yet powerful guidepost on this sacred path, confirming that you are indeed moving with purpose and precision towards your grand, preordained unveiling. This convergence point is where all the threads of your past lives, your cosmic lineage, and your present incarnation intertwine, creating a tapestry of destiny that is both ancient and eternally new. It is the moment when the blueprint held within your highest self downloads fully into your physical vessel, igniting your full potential. Some transmissions don't come through words, but through frequency. If something stirred within you just now, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time. There's an intricate and profound process, a deliberate journey of deconstruction and reformation, required to override these veils of density, to move gracefully, yet powerfully, beyond the accumulated energetic densities that have kept your encoded assignment, your sacred purpose, locked away and shrouded from your conscious awareness. Activation isn't a single, blinding flash of insight or a sudden, miraculous transformation. It is, rather, a meticulously orchestrated sequence, a beautiful and resonant harmonic progression that subtly, yet fundamentally, rewrites your entire energetic field, ushering in a new vibrational reality. This journey of deconstruction is akin to an archaeologist carefully excavating a sacred site, gently removing layers of accumulated earth and debris to reveal the ancient, magnificent structure beneath. You are not just shedding, you are unearthing. You are not just changing, you are remembering. This is a journey of sophisticated energetic recalibration, a divine upgrade from within, shifting the very operating system of your being. Here, then, is the divine map, the 7 sacred steps for your alchemical return. First comes the profound dissolution of the inherited distortion. Imagine your soul, a pristine diamond, gradually becoming coated over lifetimes with energetic residue. You are, at this very moment, carrying energies, ingrained beliefs, deeply embedded ancestral programs, pervasive societal codes, and collective consciousness fears that have absolutely nothing to do with your pure, expansive galactic nature. These energetic overlays act like a dense, heavy cloak, obscuring the radiant original light of your sovereign soul. Activation truly begins with the courageous act of seeing through these superimposed overlays, of consciously recognizing them for what they are. Not truth, but illusion. Begin to notice, with compassionate detachment, the recurring thoughts that consistently drop your frequency, the subtle compulsions to hide your inherent brilliance, to dim your light, to shrink your authentic self. These insidious patterns are not your essence. They are merely the lingering ghosts of separation, echoes of ancient wounds and forgotten traumas that do not belong to your core being. When you consciously name them, identifying them clearly as distortion, as inherited, as ultimately not self, the intricate frequencies that hold these patterns in place begin to untangle, to loosen their grip, and gracefully dissolve from your field. As these energetic burdens lift, you will begin to feel subtle, yet unmistakable, tremors of your true energy, your authentic self, returning to you, like a long-lost melody resonating within your heart. This dissolution is a sacred act of purification, akin to clearing muddy waters to reveal the crystal spring beneath. It involves a meticulous self-inquiry, examining the origins of your deepest fears, your most persistent self-doubts. Are they truly yours, or are they inherited from a lineage of scarcity, transmitted through the collective unconscious, or programmed by a society that thrives on control? For example, the belief that money is evil or spiritual people must suffer might be an ancestral program, not a cosmic truth. The fear of speaking your truth might stem from collective suppression of feminine energy or historical persecution of healers. By observing these patterns without judgment, like a scientist observing a phenomenon, You create the necessary energetic distance for them to lose their power over you. Each time you choose awareness over automatic reaction, each time you question a limiting belief, you actively untangle a thread from the dense cloak of distortion. This process is not about fighting these energies, but about recognizing their non-origin in your true being, causing them to simply fall away like autumn leaves from a tree. You will feel this liberation as a lightening in your step, a newfound spaciousness in your mind, and a deep sense of energetic sovereignty returning to your heart. It is the beginning of remembering your inherent wholeness, free from all that was never truly yours. Second is the sacred remembering of the encoded blueprint. Far from being merely biological, human DNA is a marvel of cosmic engineering. It is crystalline in structure, meticulously designed to function as a vast, multidimensional library. The true memory, the expansive archive of your soul's journey, your galactic lineage, your cosmic agreements, lives vibrantly within the atomic lattice of your energy body, patiently awaiting its reactivation. As the external densities thin and the static of earthly existence subsides, you'll begin receiving memory not as linear thoughts or intellectual concepts, but as pure, undeniable vibrations. Moments of spontaneous knowing that arrive fully formed, a sudden, vivid flood of archetypal imagery that bypasses the rational mind, or an almost visceral magnetism to certain star systems, sacred geometrical numbers, or specific resonant tonalities. Trust these delicate yet powerful threads of recognition. These are the soft yet insistent signals of your higher self, transmitting the intricate details of your assignment from beyond the thinning veils, guiding you home to yourself. These are the whispers of your soul, drawing you toward your truth. This sacred remembering is less like recalling an event from your human past, and more like an energetic download, a frequency infusion that activates dormant regions of your consciousness. You might experience it as a sudden, profound resonance with particular ancient symbols or mythological archetypes, a magnetic pull toward certain cultures or wisdom traditions that feel inexplicably familiar. You may encounter vivid dreams where you are flying, communing with celestial beings, or receiving instruction in luminous temples of light. These are not mere fantasies. They are echoes of your deeper reality, fragments of your cosmic history breaking through the thinning vefforcement. For instance, you might suddenly understand complex spiritual concepts without ever having studied them, or feel an intense, almost unexplainable connection to the Pleiades, or Sirius, or Arcturus, as if those star systems hold the very key to your origin. This is your crystalline DNA, your spiritual hard drive, being accessed, decrypting the vast databanks of your soul's journey. The pure, undeniable vibrations might manifest as a tingling sensation in your crown chakra during meditation, a warm, expansive feeling in your heart when you hear specific channeled messages, or an overwhelming sense of déjà vu when you visit a new place on Earth that feels like an ancient home. Cultivate stillness and inner quietude to perceive these subtle transmissions. Journal your experiences, paying attention to recurring themes, symbols, or numbers. Allow your intuition to guide you, for it is the most direct communication channel to your higher self and the cosmic library within. This is not about intellectual understanding, but about direct soul knowing, a profound recognition that bypasses the limitations of the linear mind and reconnects you to the ancient wisdom of your true heritage. Third, you must actively stabilize the multidimensional self within this now timeline. It is a profound achievement to glimpse your soul's origin, to catch fleeting visions of your cosmic purpose, or to feel the resonance of your higher mission. However, the real art, the true mastery of this awakening journey, lies in anchoring that expansive, multidimensional essence firmly within your current physical reality. Here, presence is your most potent tool, your anchor in the storm of linear time. Practice with unwavering dedication, landing your awareness not in the gravitational pull of the past or the elusive projections of the future, but squarely in the vibrant, pulsating current of now. This sacred present moment is where all timelines overlap, where infinite potentials converge, and where guidance from your higher self and cosmic family is clearest and most accessible. This consistent practice of radical presence is precisely how you effectively pull the higher template, the vast and luminous energy of your Arcturian, Pleiadian, Sirian, or other stellar oversoul, directly and tangibly into your daily energetic field, embodying its wisdom and power. Every single time you consciously hold your awareness in the present moment, mission codes ignite and activate deeply within your very cells, transforming your biology into a living conduit for higher consciousness. Stabilizing your multidimensional self is akin to becoming a magnificent cosmic antenna, deeply rooted in the Earth, yet reaching infinitely into the star fields. Without grounding, without anchoring your higher frequencies into your physical body and current reality, the powerful downloads of remembrance can feel disorienting, even overwhelming, leading to feelings of ungroundedness, anxiety, or a sense of floating away. Therefore, cultivating radical presence is paramount. Engage your 5 senses fully in the present moment. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Taste your food with mindful appreciation. Listen to the sounds of nature. Observe the colors around you. These simple acts anchor your awareness to the now. Practice breathwork, consciously drawing energy up from the earth through your root chakra and down from the cosmos through your crown, meeting in your heart. Visualize yourself as a mighty tree, with roots extending deep into the planetary core and branches reaching to the farthest stars. This consistent practice allows your physical body, your human vessel, to become acclimated to the higher vibrational frequencies of your multidimensional self, preventing energetic overload and facilitating a smoother integration process. When you are fully present, you become a living bridge between heaven and earth, a conscious alchemist transforming dense physical reality with the luminous gold of your higher essence. This is not merely a mental exercise, it is a somatic experience, retraining your nervous system to operate at a higher capacity, harmonizing your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies into a cohesive, powerful whole. Fourth is the ignition of frequency transmission. Understand this profound truth. You are, by your very nature, a living, breathing broadcaster of energy and information, whether you choose to speak aloud or whether you move through the world in profound silence. As your energetic density naturally shifts and thins, and as your deep soul memory reclaims more and more of your conscious awareness, your very energy, your unique vibrational signature, starts to become a potent transmission. This powerful frequency begins to subtly, yet profoundly, alter the environments you inhabit, serving as a silent catalyst for awakening others around you, and unsealing dormant potentials within the collective consciousness. No intricate arguments are needed. No intellectual persuasion is required. Your very presence, your elevated frequency alone, is your profound and essential service to the world, a lighthouse beaming its truth without uttering a single word. Imagine your being as a perfectly tuned instrument, now resonating at its authentic, highest frequency. This pure vibration emits a subtle, yet powerful, field of influence that cannot be contained by physical boundaries. It interacts with the energetic fields of others, triggering their own dormant codes, not through direct intervention, but through sympathetic resonance. Just as one tuning fork, when struck, will cause another nearby tuning fork of the same frequency to vibrate, your awakened frequency gently nudges the dormant frequencies in others, encouraging their own awakening. This is the quiet power of simply being. When you walk into a room, your presence alone can shift the atmosphere, instilling a sense of calm, clarity, or upliftment, even if no words are exchanged. You become a living example of expanded consciousness, demonstrating through your radiant presence what is possible for humanity. This is not about preaching or converting, but about embodying. It's about living your truth so authentically and vibrantly that it becomes an undeniable invitation for others to explore their own. This transmission operates at a cellular level, communicating information in light codes through the invisible web of consciousness that connects all beings. Your very cells, now purified and vibrating at a higher rate, become miniature transmitters, radiating coherent light and love into the collective field. This is how the planetary grid truly shifts, not through grand pronouncements, but through the cumulative effect of millions of individuals quietly yet powerfully, holding and radiating their authentic, high-frequency light. Your service is in your essence, in the unwavering truth of your illuminated being. Fifth is the reclamation of your cosmic timeline. In the linear constructs of human understanding, it is common to worry that you may have missed your destined moment, that you waited too long, or perhaps that you somehow got hopelessly lost along the winding path of life. However, galactic time, in its infinite wisdom, is not linear. It flows in intricate spirals and fractals, encompassing all moments simultaneously. Your expansive soul, in its boundless foresight, meticulously mapped out every seeming delay, every challenging detour, and even every instance of profound suffering you endured, understanding them not as obstacles, but as crucial accelerators and alchemical catalysts for what is powerfully unfolding right now. Therefore, cultivate a deep, unwavering trust in the synchronization of your journey. Understand that every lost moment, every period of darkness or confusion, has been the essential dark matter, the unseen yet potent fuel for your accelerated ascension. In this cosmic window of opportunity, the myriad assignments you undertook across lifetimes converge into a single, cohesive purpose. The various timelines of your existence align perfectly, and new doors of possibility miraculously appear before you. This convergence is not random chance. It is intricately coded within your being. This reclamation is a profound surrender to divine timing, a release of the ego's need for a linear, predictable path. The human mind often creates narratives of regret and missed opportunities, but your higher self perceives reality as a vast, multidimensional tapestry, where every thread, every knot, every apparent tangle contributes to the overall magnificent design. The moments you perceived as stagnation, as being stuck or off track, were precisely when profound internal alchemical processes were occurring, integrating lessons, shedding old patterns, and preparing your vessel for the next grand leap. Imagine a seed lying dormant in the soil through winter. It is not lost or delayed, but undergoing crucial internal transformations, gathering strength for its inevitable spring awakening. Similarly, your periods of shadow work, introspection, or even perceived inaction were essential for accumulating the energetic fuel required for your accelerated ascension. This means forgiving yourself for any perceived missteps, releasing the burden of past choices, and embracing the profound wisdom that every experience, without exception, has brought you to this precise, perfect moment. Your soul, an eternal traveler, has been weaving a grand design across countless incarnations. And now, like constellations aligning in the night sky, these scattered experiences converge, revealing the cohesive pattern of your ultimate mission. You will find that opportunities suddenly appear, connections manifest serendipitously, and resources become available in ways that defy logical explanation. This is the universe, responding to your activated blueprint, opening the doors you meticulously coded into your cosmic timeline, guiding you home to your destined purpose with breathtaking precision. Sixth is integration. There is a powerful, often irresistible temptation for the awakening soul to seek escape, to desire to beam up and out, transcending the physical plane and its earthly demands. But the true, most profound transformation, the very essence of your mission, lies not in escaping, but in returning fully and consciously to your physical body, anchoring yourself lovingly to the earth, and engaging authentically with the relationships in your immediate orbit. It is within these seemingly mundane aspects of daily life that you will discover your guides and star family manifesting not only in deep meditation or cosmic visions, but in the subtle yet profound patterns of your everyday existence, in synchronistic events that defy logical explanation, in flashes of déjà vu that hint at deeper connections, and even in the resonant faces of those you are drawn to. Indeed, everything in your lived experience becomes a living mirror, reflecting back to you the progress of your mission integration, showing you how beautifully you are weaving the celestial into the terrestrial. Integration is the sacred art of bringing heaven to earth, embodying the cosmic wisdom you receive directly into your daily human experience. It is the challenging, yet ultimately most rewarding phase of grounding your magnificent, expansive consciousness into the dense, often chaotic reality of the physical world. The desire to escape is a natural response to the intensity of spiritual awakening, a yearning for the effortless harmony of higher dimensions. However, your mission, and the mission of countless starseeds, is precisely to transmute and elevate the earthly plane from within, not to abandon it. This means finding the sacred in the mundane, performing household chores with mindful presence, engaging in conversations with compassionate awareness, tending to your body with loving care. Your physical body is not merely a vehicle, it is a sacred temple, the very instrument through which your mission is expressed. Listen to its needs, nourish it with wholesome food, move it with conscious intention. Your relationships, especially those challenging ones, become profound mirrors and catalysts for growth, revealing where more integration is needed. Your star family and guides are not always distant ethereal beings. They manifest as the wisdom that drops into your mind precisely when needed. The comforting presence you feel during moments of despair, the synchronicities that affirm your path, and sometimes, even in the eyes of a stranger who offers an unexpected kindness. Every challenge, every triumph, every interaction is an opportunity to practice living from your higher self, to demonstrate compassion, wisdom, and unconditional love in the face of earthly duality. This is the true alchemy, transforming the lead of everyday existence into the pure gold of enlightened living, proving that it is possible to be fully human and fully divine, simultaneously, right here, right now, on Earth. Lastly, understand that activation is not merely an individual journey, but a profound collective awakening. Your personal recalibration, your unique shift in frequency, radiates outwards, not for egoic attention or personal gain, but as a vital network node in a vast, interconnected galactic grid of awakening consciousness that spans the cosmos. You are unequivocally not alone in this magnificent process. As you courageously step forward into your authentic power and mission, others who resonate with your frequency will inevitably rise into remembrance with you, their own lights igniting in response to yours. This intricate living web of light, woven from countless awakened souls, is precisely how the Earth's energetic grid systematically shifts, elevates, and transmutes, paving the way for a new dawn of planetary consciousness. This collective awakening is the grand culmination, the overarching purpose behind every individual starseed's journey. Imagine a vast, intricate network of light, like millions of tiny light bulbs scattered across a darkened landscape. As each bulb is individually switched on, its light not only illuminates its immediate surroundings, but also subtly brightens the entire landscape. More profoundly, its light acts as a catalyst, triggering nearby dormant bulbs to flicker to life. You are one of these vital light nodes. Your personal journey of remembrance and activation strengthens the entire collective field, adding your unique frequency to the symphony of awakening that is now accelerating across the globe. You are not working in isolation. You are an essential part of a planetary healing mechanism, a cosmic acupuncture point for Earth. As your energy field purifies and your light intensity grows, you become a powerful attractor for other souls who are ready to awaken. They will recognize your light, even subconsciously, and be drawn to your frequency, finding inspiration and validation in your authentic presence. This creates a ripple effect, a geometric progression of awakening. This interconnected web of light is the Earth's new operating system, her new crystalline grid, anchoring higher dimensions of consciousness into physical reality. Every act of kindness, every moment of conscious presence, every courageous step you take in your mission contributes to this grand planetary shift. You are part of a cosmic family, a galactic alliance, working in harmony to uplift not just one planet, but to contribute to the greater evolution of the entire cosmos. Your individual journey is simultaneously a collective triumph, a testament to the power of unity in divine purpose. Here's what you may have momentarily forgotten amidst the veils of earthly experience, but are now remembering at a profound, cellular depth. You, the sovereign soul, designed this entire intricate journey. Your urgent, persistent internal prompting is not random anxiety or existential unease. It is the perfectly encoded signal, the cosmic alarm clock, indicating that the long-awaited cosmic window has definitively opened. By courageously moving through your inherited densities, by consciously reclaiming your magnificent multidimensional self, and by honoring the exact, divinely orchestrated coordinates that your life's path has brought you to, you are not merely living, you are actively executing a sacred soul contract, an ancient agreement sealed far beyond this galaxy's linear timeline. Every perceived limitation you have encountered, every challenge, every heartache, was not a failure of your being or a misstep on your path, but an integral part of the transmission itself. The divine delay, the intentional amnesia, the profound heartbreaks, all meticulously choreographed to catalyze precisely this singular moment of alchemical return, transforming your lead into gold, your darkness into luminous understanding. The challenges were not meant to break you, but to forge you, like a sword refined in cosmic fire. The moments of deepest despair were the very bedrock upon which your unshakable resilience was built, the fertile ground from which your greatest wisdom could blossom. Every tear you shed was a purification, every wound a portal, every moment of confusion, a sacred invitation to seek deeper truth. You are not just a participant in this grand cosmic drama. You are the playwright, the director, and the star of your own magnificent awakening. You are not merely receiving an assignment, you are the assignment. You are both the messenger carrying the divine truth and the message itself, embodied in human form. The deep, undeniable urgency you feel pulsating within you is not a chaotic force, but a profound alignment. It is your inner compass spinning, recalibrating with precision to lock into a wider, grander galactic synchrony. Now, more than ever, is not the time to turn away from this powerful internal signal, to retreat into comfort or old patterns. Now is the sacred, decisive time to override the lingering veils, to fully activate your true potential, and to step boldly, unapologetically, into the fractal field of your real, expansive becoming. The cosmic window, though potent and transformative, is indeed brief, but rest assured, you are always and have always been impeccably equipped to move through it. You are not late to your divine appointment. You are exactly on time, precisely by design. This is your moment to fully own the vastness of your being, to embody the celestial wisdom that pulses within your very DNA, and to stand as a sovereign beacon of light in a world that so desperately needs your unique frequency. There is no longer room for hesitation, no space for the old narratives of self-doubt. The universe is holding its breath, waiting for you to unleash the full spectrum of your power. Your inner compass, calibrated to the cosmic heartbeat, is now pointing directly to your highest path, guiding you through the stargate of this November portal and into the fullness of your galactic destiny. Embrace this urgency not as a burden, but as the exhilarating acceleration of your soul's greatest adventure. Tonight, before you surrender to the embrace of sleep, speak these words aloud, letting their vibration resonate through every cell of your being. I override the veils of density now. My true contract awakens. I accept the mission encoded by my multidimensional self. I am ready. Allow this powerful invocation to program your subconscious, to anchor your intention, and to activate deeper layers of your soul's blueprint as you rest and regenerate. Let these words be a sacred key, unlocking dormant chambers within your energetic architecture, signaling to your higher self and your star family that you are fully present, fully committed, and fully prepared to receive and embody the next phase of your divine blueprint. As you drift into the liminal space between waking and sleeping, imagine these words dissolving any remaining resistance, untangling any lingering doubts, and aligning every fiber of your being with the pure, unwavering frequency of your highest truth. May your sleep be a sanctuary of cosmic reconnection, a fertile ground for deeper remembrance and accelerated activation. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here, a conscious collective, a vibrant network of light. Drop one clear, heartfelt intention in the comments below. Something real, something from your soul. Then, reach out and respond to someone else's intention with genuine encouragement or a burst of positive energy. This isn't just about passive consumption of content. It's an active process of collective alignment, a beautiful weaving of spiritual connection. Energy truly multiplies exponentially when conscious intention connects with shared purpose. If something in this message resonated deeply within you, if it sparked a flicker of recognition in your soul, please don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your immediate orbit, someone in your community, is waiting, perhaps unknowingly, for this exact activation, for this very message to ignite their own remembrance. Share it widely. And if you felt a profound soul nudge, a clear intuitive pull, then subscribe. Stay connected. Stay in the flow of this expanding consciousness. You're not just passively watching. You're actively expanding, evolving, becoming more of your magnificent self. This is your space, a sanctuary for awakening. And truly, we're just getting started on this incredible journey together. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Leave a super thanks. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it.